Can you guys all see my screen? It should say monthly team call, not if you can see it. You can? Okay, good. And you guys can all hear me, right? Can hear me? Okay, great. So, so welcome everybody. I'm not going to do this super regularly because I know that you guys all work and you're busy and you have stuff going on. But when I came back from the leadership, there's just so many things that were going through my mind and so many things that I wanted to tell you guys about. So I thought it would be good maybe to do this like once a month, just because we have new coaches that are joining and we have like new specials that are going on. And so I thought it would be a good idea just to get everybody on. And then at the end, I want to just real quick talk about the challenge groups that we have because they talked a lot about at this leadership that I was at about just how to make them better and really what the ultimate goal is in the challenge group. So let's see. All right. So here's what I'm going to go over. First, I'm just going to welcome the new coaches really quick for all of you guys that are new. I'm going to talk about Success Club, a little bit about my leadership experience, kind of like the tips and takeaways, and then talk about the January challenge groups and then our February calendar, kind of what our plans are for February. So for the new people, again, welcome. Most of you guys should have gotten a welcome email from your coach. So if you have not, just either message me or message your coach and let them know that you need that welcome email. This email is not the email from Beachbody. This is going to be the email directly from your coach, and it's going to have some steps and like important phone numbers for you and kind of like how to get started. So you don't have to wait necessarily till the brand new coach group, the training group starts. So make sure that you guys have that. If you don't, like I said, let me know. All of you guys should be added to our Facebook page, our team page. So we actually have 3 pages. We have one page that is like our big, huge team page. Then we have our challenge group page. So your coach will put you in a challenge group, the one that's going on for January. And then we also have this new coach success page, which is going to be the page that that has like your training. So if you want to be anything above and beyond a discount coach, that's going to be the page that you guys go to for that. Hey, Mary. Can you guys hear me? You guys can hear me, right? Because Carla said she can't hear me. Can everybody else hear me? Okay. Yes? Okay, good. So the next thing is the third bullet point here. So we're going to have a new coach group, another training group. It's going to be that Facebook page that I talked about. And there's going to be some pre-work in there. The pre-work will be posted the weekend before February 1st. So just have your coach, if you do want to be in that group, put you on that page. I will tell you guys, for those of you guys that have been on our team for a while, hey Mary, do me a favor and mute yourself. I have completely redone this new coach training, okay? So even if you've gone through it before, it's going to be a good idea to tap into that group because a lot of the things that I learned at this leadership, I wanted to get the new coaches off to a much faster start than we have in the past. And so I've completely revamped this coach training. So anybody that has been on it, hey Val, oh hi Val, and Sue, you're muted. Somebody is like, I can hear them like wrestling around and I can't, it's kind of distracting. So everybody check and make sure you're muted. Okay, the fourth thing is the Team Cup. So the Team Cup is a challenge that they do for all across Beachbody, and they do it 2 times per year, in February and in August. So what it is it's a team of 5, and basically you're going to be put in a group, you're going to get like tips, and we kind of all work together, and really what it is we're all trying to get at least 3 challengers for our next challenge group. And if we do that, you get like prizes, you get, you know, shirts, and, you know, it's kind of fun. And it's a really good way to just have like an accountability group to help all of us just push each other and support each other. And so if you guys are not on a group, we have plenty of people that we can put in a group. So the moral of the story is get on a Team Cup group. And then for new coaches, these are the 2 personal development books that I recommend starting with. So one of them is more about kind of like your mindset and getting your mindset into a really positive mindset. And that one is called You Can, You Will. It's by Joel Osteen. I like love this book. I want to read it like over and over again. And then the skill set one is going to be called The Slight Edge. So those are the 2 books that I would write down and put on your to listen to or to read list. Okay, so they talked a lot at this leadership about Success Club. And for those of you guys that don't know what Success Club is, this is it's something that you really want to work towards every month. And essentially, it's just getting 3 people to sign up with the challenge pack and to join our challenge group. And you get 2 points for each person that does that. So your goal is to get 5 points per month. So that's, you know, 2.5 challengers. So let's just round it up and say 3. And this is the #1 way to build your momentum, to help more people, and to set yourself up for having a continuous stream of income as a coach. So this is going to be a really big focus for us for this year. And I'm going to teach you guys how to be consistent with inviting every single day, how to send a personal message that isn't like creepy or weird or is going to like weird out all your friends. We're going to work on that. And then how to create a Facebook event. So this is also going to be part of our coach training, but even for the coaches that have been doing this for a long time, you need to like really self-evaluate. Are you doing this stuff every single month? And if you're not, this is the year to totally do it. So that's going to be a really big focus for us. And then just keeping track of your invites. So if you invite people, those of us that have been doing this for a while, you'll realize you're going to invite people and they're going to say no. You're going to have 30 people say no at the beginning. And then it's amazing, 3, 4, 5, 6 months, even a year down the road, a lot of those people that say no end up becoming your challengers. So it's important to track who you're inviting, who expresses interest, and then following up. So that's going to be something that we're going to work on. And so to help make that easier for you guys, I have in our Google Drive, so Google Drive is a shared folder that we have where you can have access to it on your phone or on your computer. And that it's going to be in the team training folder. It's called Duplication System. And then the document is called the Recruiting Challenger System. And that's going to walk you through every single step by step, of what you need to do every single month. So when you go through it the first time and the next month comes and you're like, what the hell did I do? You're going to be able to go back to it and just repeat it over and over again. And this is all stuff that I learned at the leadership, just like simplifying everything for everybody. And they said that we really should call Success Club Changing Lives Club, because that's really what it is. I mean, people aren't points to us. People are people. And we need to make sure that everything that we're doing 100% is to help people, not to get a point or not to make a commission check, because that's really not what it's about. And I'll go over that a little bit more in a second. So I posted this on the banner of the team page, but just so you guys are always asking me, like, what's the dates? What's coming up? So February 1st will be the new coach training group. The 1st to the 28th is going to be that Team Cup, the groups of 5 where we're working together and trying to get free bobbleheads and fun stuff like that. February 3rd to 6th, we're going to do a 3-day sneak peek into coaching, and that's going to be a group on Facebook. So you guys can invite your challengers, you can invite, you know, people that you just think would be an awesome coach. All of them can go into that group, and we're going to do it as a team. So don't feel like you have to do this by yourself. We'll do it as a team. And again, I have a duplication system with how to invite people to that. So that's in the exact same folder, but it's called the Recruiting Coaches System. So it'll be easy step-by-step on how to do that. The Beachbody Challenge, so every month we do a Beachbody Challenge group. Right now there's 3 different groups of coaches that are leading these. So whoever your upline coach is, that's who you're gonna go with. And the one that I thought was kind of fun, I found one called the I Love Me Self Love Challenge. And so what I thought would be really cool is, you know, they can pick whatever Beachbody workout they want. They're going to be drinking Shakeology just like all the rest of us. And then we can really focus on like helping people to feel good about themselves, you know, change their mindset, you know, focus on personal development and, you know, self-affirmations and things like that. Just, I thought it would be kind of fun. So that's the one I'm going to do. You guys can feel free to do something different. Just for the guys in the group, Ken, you might not be into the whole self-love challenge. That's totally okay. We're gonna starting in March, because we do have several guys on this team. We're talking about doing like a guys only group. So you guys can kind of post like, you don't have to post like, here's our crock pot meal. Like it'll be more like things that are applicable for what guys want out of the group. So, but that's probably going to be in March because there's a couple people that are just waiting to finish up their current challenge group. But just so you know, that's in the works and we're not forgetting about you guys. Okay, February 19th. So real quick, February 15th, that challenge, the Beachbody challenge starts. So that's going to be a full month. So kind of think of it, February 15th to March 15th. And then March 15th, a new one will start. So they're always going to start in the middle of the month. February 19th, I'm going to do a 1-hour sneak peek into coaching. So it's basically going to be like a Friday night, get your pajamas on, get a glass of wine, and we're for 1 hour going to post about what Beachbody coaching is about. So it's going to be like a 1-hour thing, kind of like the sneak peek, but just a quick one. So that's going to be a monthly thing. This month they'll be on February 19th. And then at the end of the month, I thought it would be cool if we did like a Zoom call for all of our challengers. So just trying to connect with them a little bit more and get their feedback on like what's working and what's not working for them in the challenge group. I think it will help us to be able to support them better just than the post that we're doing in the group. So that's the day that I penciled in for that. And then lastly is Super Saturday. So these are all over the country. So those of you guys, wherever you are, I can share with you guys a link where you can look up where these are. But these are, it's just an awesome Beachbody event where, you know, hundreds of coaches from your area all get together and you do some training and stuff. So put that down on your calendar. So, okay, I gotta speed up my talking here. Okay, so one of the things they talked about at this is really when you're posting on Facebook about, you know, you're trying to figure out what the heck to even post about. You want to think about your niche market. So who are the people that you want to connect with? Because you're not going to connect with everybody. And they thought about like, so for example, like Felicia's an empty nester. She has kids in college. So she needs to post about things that people in her niche are thinking and feeling. They want to know what you're thinking and feeling. So sharing a story or a piece of your life, they want to tell you what they're thinking or feeling. So, you know, sometimes each day you could post like an engaging question, you know, asking them, you know, pick A or B. Do you like this outfit or that outfit? Or, you know, what is their favorite thing to cook for dinner on a Friday night kind of thing? Or doing some kind of survey. Then they said that people want to be entertained. That's another reason why they would want to follow you. So just funny things, videos, funny images, and then they want to learn something. So tips, recipes, video recipes, you know, anything like that. Those are the things that people want. People don't want to see a Beachbody commercial on their Facebook page, because they can buy a Beachbody workout from anywhere. You want them to follow you because of what you have to offer. So these type of posts also will increase your Facebook affinity, so more people are going to see what you're posting. So just some things to keep in mind. So this is just like a little thank you. This team over the last year, like, just kicked serious butt. And it was great for me to be able to go and experience this, because there weren't very many coaches that get to do that, and it's all information I get to bring back to you guys. So these are just some fun little pictures from the leadership conference. So this is kind of very similar to what I went over, but know your niche. You want to post 3 to 5 times a day. Some ideas are like an 8 a.m. motivational post, an 11:30 recipe, an 8:30 call to action, or 8 o'clock call to action, posting your workout, posting your superfoods, your family, personal development, things that you read. And then thinking about how you're going to plan your posts. So the first 2 weeks of the month, your posts are going to be, your call to action is going to be focused on challenge group recruiting. The second 2 weeks of the month, your posts are going to be about the coaching opportunity. So as you're crafting what you want to say, that's kind of how you want to organize it. And then they just talked about, you know, things to think about, like why you joined as a coach, how coaching has helped you personally, or what you love about it. So those are just some ideas for that. All right, I'm getting close to being done here. So duplication system. So I kind of went over this a little bit, but just so you guys have it, it's in Google Drive. It's under team training, and then it's duplication system. So in here, I have 5 important things. The first one is Melanie Mitro, who is the top coach of Beachbody for the last 2 years out of 400,000 people. She literally gave me her step-by-step of exactly what she does to launch her challenge group and launch her coaching opportunity groups. So it's literally from what size image to create, how to create a video, how to create a Facebook event. All of that step-by-step, exactly what she does, she told us. So I typed it up and I saved it in that document. And then the recruiting, oh, I spelled recruiting wrong, R-U-I-T, recruiting. A recruiting system for new challengers, how to recruit new coaches. Once you get them enrolled, how to onboard them. So what do you send a new challenger when they first get started? It's going to show you exactly what to send them. How to follow up with them every week via email. And then the same goes for new coaches. So just making sure that we all are following the exact same process. It's just going to make everybody's life a lot easier. So that is something that I worked on the airplane yesterday. The new coach training, so like I said, it's going to be the first of every month. It's going to be more focused on helping new coaches get their first wins. So less of like how to set up your website, how to make your profile picture, how, you know, all of that stuff I'm expecting in the new welcome email, that they're already going to know that. They're going to read all of that, and that's going to be part of the pre-work. So when this group starts, it's going to be from day one, how to start getting challengers, and how to launch yourself on Facebook. So I condensed it down to 18 days. So I figured it'll give them a full month to catch up if they can't do it every single day for 18 days. So they've got 30 days basically to complete 18 days worth of content. So I thought that was fair. And then I would like to do like a 1 or 2 Zoom calls during that month with the new coaches, just so that everybody feels like their questions are being answered, or if they're struggling with something, they can kind of feel like they have support. So that's part of what I want to do for that. So real quick, for those of you guys that want to do this leadership conference next year, I mean, I so recommend going. I mean, it was in all of my 20 years of working, it was like the best meeting I've ever been to. I mean, I'm not kidding. It was great. And any of you guys can get there. I mean, in 1 year, I went from having like 8 coaches to having a premier team. So everybody, you guys totally can do this. And basically what you have to do is you have to have 2 diamond coaches by December 30th. And that's really all you have to do in order to qualify to go to this event. You don't have to have a certain number of volume or anything like that. It's just you need to have 2 diamond coaches. One of the things that they really, really stressed about is that we have to support every single challenger and every single coach 100%. Carl, I posted the video so you guys could watch it. I really encourage you watching it because he explains it way better than I could. But Carl is the CEO, and he is the best CEO I've freaking ever heard in my entire life. I mean, he 100% believes that we are not here to sell workout programs, to sell Shakeology. We are here to help people. And if people don't get results, then we're not doing what we need to do. And so he just said that you have to keep that in your heart with everything that you do. It is not about financial. It is about helping people. So if you have people that don't participate, you know, check in with them, call them, text them, let them know that you're thinking about them and that you believe in them, and, you know, what can we do to help? So that was that. I loved that. And just be real and authentic, you know, don't fake it that you care, really, truly care. And don't bring someone to be a coach just because you want a person in a spot. We don't want everybody. We want people that really, truly want to better themselves and want to help other people. So he talked a lot about resisting the urge to put your financial goals first. So I know all of us have financial goals with this, but that wealth creation is really possible when you solve problems for people. So both your challengers and your coaches. And then he talked about building a Jenga team versus a real team. And the Jenga is like that game with the blocks that you pull out. And you could have a coach that has 100 people, but all of those people aren't really engaged and aren't really the right people. And so then when that happens, one coach falls off and the whole thing starts crumbling down. So we really want to look for people that are looking for us, not just someone that just comes out of nowhere or really is in it for the wrong reasons. Okay, I'm almost done here, guys. So how to be a better leader? He just talked about how the speed of the leader is the speed of the pack. So a lot of you guys worked your butts off. I mean, your butts off in 2015, and you were told no, and you kept going, and you hit Success Club, and there were some months that you didn't. And just know that all of that seed planning and everything that you worked for in 2015, if you were consistent, really will start to pay off. And I saw that myself. I mean, big time. It's gotten a lot easier for me as far as hitting Success Club, but that I had to struggle before I got there. So, but the whole point is that you want to show that you're putting in effort, because then all of the people that you inspire will also follow along with that. So I talked about Success Club. It's the #1 thing to grow you and your team. You have to hit Success Club every month if you're serious about doing this. And then they talked about aha moments versus action moments. So aha moments is kind of like, I don't know, I feel like Beachbody says it a lot, like in the National Wake Up Call. What was your aha moment? And Jeff Hill said, or Bonnie Engel, who is one of the speakers, she said she hates aha moment, because aha moment is like a good idea, but then how many people don't ever actually act on those ideas? So don't have aha moments, have action moments. You know, don't watch 25 training videos on how to be a good Beachbody coach and have them all written down on paper and not do them. So I thought that was a really important thing that I have been guilty of myself. So He also talked about once you start growing a team, start your own team page. Even if you have 3 people, start your own team page, because that's going to help you to develop your leadership skills. And then really helping your new coaches get off to the right start. So the duplication system, I think, will be really important. And then I talked to Mary about this a little bit yesterday. One of the things that Michelle Myers, who was one of the trainers, said, she said that when you have a new coach, the first thing that you want to do is you want to do something called I do, you watch, we talk. And so basically what that means is, for a challenge group, for example, I run the challenge group and you're in it. You watch what I do in that challenge group. And then we talk to make sure that you understand how the challenge group works. And then the next month, we do the challenge group together. So you give your new coach some, maybe they're not running the challenge group, but they're posting a recipe every day, or they're, doing something to participate in the group. And then the third month, that coach is going to start their own challenge group, and you're going to be in it as a supporter. And then after that, they're going to start that whole process again with their new coaches. So that again helps people to feel empowered that they are that they're doing what they need to do to get moving. Okay, so real quick, we have 10 minutes. Challenge groups. I would like, I want to hear from Mary, if possible, because I know that her group is going great, and I want to just hear what you're doing.
Hey, Lori, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So, like I said, when we were talking the other weekend, we're doing a team system with points. Can I share something on my desktop or no?
You might be able to at the top. If not, why don't you post it on the event page for this? Can you do that?
Okay. Yeah. But so basically, in the beginning, before the challenge started, we knew that, say, there was going to be 50 people in the group, and I, in an Excel spreadsheet, paired everybody up with a teammate. Basically, I kind of try to do it by there's 2 women who were in their late 40s, so I put them together, and then everybody friended their teammate before the challenge started. And every day they give themselves a point for drinking their Shakeology, hydration, basically if they drink, half their body weight in ounces of water. If they get at least 30 minutes of exercise in, they get a point. And then nutrition, if they follow their nutrition plan to a T, basically meaning a 10 out of 10. So they can get 4 points a day. And at the end of the week, every Sunday, Jane posts in the group and says, tally up your score. What did you guys get? And everybody, like tonight, there was already, out of 50 people, 20 people already said, I got a 27, I got a 23, I got a 25. And then throughout the week, I know some of them, I'm not sure it's working 100% with every team, but a lot of teams are on the side texting each other, sending private messages, all that good stuff. So we've had a lot of engagement. And I know, like, in the group, I think total, just by listening, maybe 5 or 7 people have already said that they've lost, like one girl already lost 9 pounds, one girl's lost 4 pounds, a guy's lost 10 pounds, John's lost weight, I've lost some weight. So I just feel like it's keeping people accountable a lot better.
I like how they're tracking their own points, because that's one thing that's kept me from doing the point system before, is I don't have time to track people's points. So they're kind of doing it themselves. I like that. That's a great idea.
Yeah, so we put the simple spreadsheet together that they can track their points on.
Okay. And then, so you're pairing them up with an accountability partner. That way you don't have to tag everybody every single day. They're tagging themselves.
I still tag like my own people.
Okay.
But yeah, all the coaches are tagging their people. I don't know, that might be habit. I don't know.
Okay. Cool. So Laura, will you share? We have 6 minutes left. Can you share what you're doing with the videos, especially that one with the I am great kind of thing? That was awesome. I love that.
Yes, I can do that. Am I supposed to do something to, can everybody hear me? Or all right, so we're good. Well, the I am videos that I did was actually from our one of our Diamond Dashes. And it just really kind of talked to me where we're getting participation and I'm going to do an activity with it. But it's just more or less doing a challenge and making a video, a mini challenge. So we did a water one, and everyone needed to post about their water, simple. And then doing the I am challenge one, we asked, more about the personal development. So trying to go along with the themes that we're doing. And I got a lot of feedback from people that doing those mini challenges really are something that they like. That it's forcing them to look at just a couple days or do something and then post. So
yeah, I thought it was great. I think that it speaks to the internal transformation that we want people to feel, like the support, I loved it. If you wouldn't mind, would you post that video on the team page so people can see it? Because
yes,
it was really good. It was really good. I loved it.
Well, and I love seeing the challengers and to see, not everybody, again, not just like Mary said, not everybody is doing it, but the ones that are, you really notice that it's making a difference for them. And, it's going more into that personal development, which I think our group is already going that way, and putting that into this. So, yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Does anybody have any pressing questions or anything? We got 4 minutes left, and then if not, you can always post them on the team page and we can get back to you.
Hey, Lori, how soon do you put your invites out for the free group? Is a week too?
I think the free group maybe just 3 or 4 days.
And then the 30-day group 2 weeks before.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
okay.
She said 7 to 10 days before for each one.
Okay.
Yep. And all of that is in that how to prep for the challenge document that I have.
Oh, cool.
So, and then I will post also some of the stuff for you new guys and gals. It's going to be kind of over your head a little bit what they're talking about, but I'm going to post it on the team page anyway. But the 3 training videos that we had at Leadership, especially the Melanie Mitro one that talks about her step-by-step, I finally felt like I got into this girl's head and I know what she's doing. And she's obviously doing something right because she's been the #1 coach for 2 years in a row out of 400,000 people. So I felt really lucky to be able to hear that. So anyway, like I said, I think we're going to do this just once a month because I know all you guys work. I don't want you to feel like, oh my gosh, it's another call to get on. Do make sure that you listen to the National Wake Up Call though. You don't have to listen to it on Mondays. I'll post it on the team page, but for you new people, every Monday at 11 o'clock Pacific, there's a wake up call, and it's always a top coach just talking for 20 minutes about all their secrets of what they're doing. And it's really, really, really helpful. And you can listen to it on podcast or a callback number. So definitely make sure that you're doing that. That's kind of what I did when I got started. I think I listened to everyone that's ever been played, and I kind of self-taught myself this whole entire thing. So, so listen to that tomorrow. Amy Silverman is the one. She's super cool, kind of hippie girl. She'll be really good. So, anybody else have anything in 1 minute and 45 seconds? I took my Invisalign out so you guys didn't have to hear my list.
Actually, I have a question.
Yeah.
It's Laura. What about I know we asked, you asked for some feedback from the challengers and things. What are we planning on doing with that? Did you touch on that and I missed it, or?
So I have that survey for them to fill out, or we can do it a Zoom call for them too.
Okay.
But I want to hear you know, what do they like? What are they looking for more out of it? Just so that every month we can make it better.
Yes, because I already got some feedback from just what was posted, and you know, like the mini challenges, those type of things, the videos. So, you know, just how to plan to grow on those for the next each challenge. So,
all right, cool. Thanks, you guys. Have a good rest of the week, and we'll see you soon. I'll post this for anybody that didn't get on.